Hello, what's up guys? How are you doing? This is O.V.Gilberto, the bassist, and I welcome you all to O.V.Gilberto Music Source. As usual, thank you for following, for liking and commenting every day. I'm so humbled to mention you, even though I don't know your name. Yeah, today I've come with a lesson that will really make up your fingers become something very strong on the bass. And this is nothing else. We're going to do on a topic called circle of fifth. You remember very well that some of you who started with me in the very beginning that I did for you guys a lesson, the very beginning lesson, which was about circle of fourth. It's a music theory that you really need to know if you are a bass player. You know, you're a bass player and you don't know circle of fourth or fifth, it would be hurting you in your playing. You could be lacking something, I guess so. Well, bass playing is a matter of having a number of techniques. So circle of fifth is the issue. So grab your bass and we get started. And remember, before we do something much, remember to subscribe if you haven't, and remember to like and comment too, because you know this is really something, it encourages me whenever you comment and like and write anything positive, even when it's negative. It makes me understand that you're following me up. So just do it for you, for God's sake, and for the sake of learning and giving me energy to do much work for you. Okay. And so circle of fifth is the issue. For quite very many instruments and very many musicians, professional and non-professional musicians, those who can read music and those who can't read music, many people really know about circle of fifth. Circle of fifth, I am going to illustrate it very clear. Today I'm illustrating it on string E and string A. Now, starting with string E, let's talk about the key of G. This is G. So you look for the fifth of G. It is known to be a D on this very string. This is D. And then the fifth of D is a A. It's here. The fifth of A is an E. It can be this E open or 12 octave. At 12 fret. There's also E here. You know, and then E, the fifth of E is a B, it's here. The fifth of B is you call it F sharp, and the fifth of F sharp, if it is F sharp, is C sharp. The fifth of C sharp is a G sharp. The fifth of G sharp is D sharp. Fifth of D sharp is A sharp, which you sometimes call B flat. The fifth of A sharp is you would call that E sharp, or some people call it F or E sharp. If I call this B sharp, this will be E sharp. So this is F, and the fifth of F is a C. Fifth of a C back to G. And so in this exercise, I'll just put a very slow tempo indeed. I told you my slogan is that a wise person will really play very slow, but a clever person might play it faster, a little bit faster. So if you want to be a wise bass player, always play things very slow, master it, take time. I told you you're not competing with anybody, you are competing with yourself and the instrument. So that makes you understand why you have to practice and take your time on one thing. It is really hectic, and you will see it. So my metronome is I'm using 66. And the whole idea here is for you to know, your fretboard very well. The issue of fretboard is something the importance of this technique, circle of fifth, is to help open your eyes on the fretboard. Remember, we are doing only this much. But when you learn this range, this is the most important range on the bass when it comes to bass playing, maximally. This other register is more of solos and so on, and riffs that you can make, but real playing is here, backward. So this is going to help you. So let's get on. So I'm going to use that tempo. I'm playing the major scale and I shift. I'll be telling you the key. Start with G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to D. Go to A. Go to E, open. E, B. I'm going to F sharp. Then I'm going to C sharp. Then G sharp. Then D sharp. Then A sharp. I go to E sharp or F. Back to C. Then back to G. So you can see the idea. Well, I could have messed up at some points if you were following me. It's because maybe I'm having trouble of it's kind of like I'm singing, playing while talking, Sometimes I do it when I'm soloing. I keep talking inside me when I'm soloing, But here it's like tricky, talking, telling the key and then play it, So that's why I messed up my tempo and somehow being late on the note here. Sorry about that. But the issue is you got the idea right. So G, then go to D, go to A, go to E, then go to B, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, back to A sharp, and then you go to F, then C, back to G. Yes, and that's all you can do on string E. Now I want to look at the same idea on string of A. So on A, we're going to start with the root note, which is the C. And the 5 of C is a G. The 5 over G is a D. The 5 over D is a A. The 5 over A is a E. The 5 over E is a B. The 5 over B is a F sharp. The 5 of F sharp is C sharp. The 5 of C sharp is G sharp. And the 5 of G sharp is D sharp. The 5 over D sharp is A sharp. The 5 of A sharp is a E sharp, or you can call it F. And the 5 of F is a C. So if I take it slowly, G. Then I go to D. I go to A. I go to E. I go to B. Then I go to F sharp. Then I go to C sharp. Then I go to G sharp. Then D sharp. Then A sharp. Then I go to E sharp, which is the same as F. Then I go back to C. Yeah, so that's all the whole idea you can use on circle of fifth. There are many exercises I'm yet to bring to more about circle of fourth and fifth, but so far, if you check out my videos and you practice these ideas really well, they will help you a lot indeed. And so you play this really very slow, like I told you the policy, that speed without control is actually powerless, it's useless in actual sense. You should have speed which is meaningful, which is really having control. Even though you want to run on the fretboard, but the issue is, where are you running? Do you know what you're running? So it's better you learn this slowly, take your time, and I'm sure, and you trust me, this technique is going to change your bass playing in the short run or in the long run. So it depends on how much you practice this and give it time and get used to it. Remember, this involves not only playing, but you also think of your finger technique, that when you're playing, look at my finger. So I'm having that issue. So you also mind about your finger and the fretboard, the way you're handling the fretboard, mind it, think about everything, put everything together, and it will work well. That's all I can tell you about circle of fourth and fifth. Circle of fifth is really a very powerful tool that you can use in your ideas of understanding the bass. This idea can work for any instrumentalist, whether you're doing guitar or piano, you can apply it or whatever, and it really works. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you for being part of me. Just have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. See you again next week. Remember checking out my videos every Wednesday and Sundays. On Wednesdays I only post lessons. I make this clear for you. On Wednesdays I post only lessons, and on Sunday I post performances with my friends, different performances. If it's my own song, if it's on my own making. So that's Sunday. Sunday is just fun for fun. So Wednesday always expect a lesson dropping in, most especially in the